It's why we had people pretending to be sick when they weren't sick and leaving kids unattended to or in situations that they should not have been in. A little girl was shot, 7 years old, by another kid because they were somewhere that they weren't intended to be and because the parent didn't have any option.
That was part of Governor Matt Bevin's response to a question about stemming gun violence in Kentucky. He went on to say it's not about the guns, but who has the guns.
Make sure people understand the importance of knowing what to do or not do when encountering a gun.
The governor also addressed Jefferson County Public Schools, saying JCPS has the best and worst schools in the state, and he's not a fan of the student assignment plan.
The idea that in 2019 we are still busing kids all over this city is a joke.
Among other topics, Bevin was asked if his own religious beliefs would impact his decision on legalizing marijuana.
Frankly, it's just not what's best for the state, which is why I'm against it. It's because financially it's a loser, societally it's a bigger loser, and there's nobody that can show me any justification to prove otherwise.
Governor Bevin also touched on the state's foster care system, highlighting the fact that 4 of his 9 children are adopted.
We have 6,500 houses of worship in the state. What are people worshiping about? What are people going in and out of these churches on Saturdays and Sundays and Wednesdays, you know, and talking about taking care of their fellow man and being their brother's keeper and being in the hands and feet of Christ? What are we doing?
And the governor faces 3 candidates in the May primary. There are also 4 candidates in the Democratic race. Carrie Grace, WLKY News.
And as Carrie mentioned, this has been a big talker today. Many of the governor's political rivals have even responded to his claims. Democratic Representative Joni Jenkins, whose district includes Shively, condemned his statement and included her push to enact gun safety laws. And the state Democratic Party called Bevin's comments, quote, disgusting and unforgivable.